This is Tank's Vlog, June 15th, 2018, wrapping up today in sports. First real full day of action in Russia with the World Cup. And oh man, what drama. We had Morocco lose in extra time. The only goal they allowed was a own goal as Iran wins 1-0. Wouldn't want to be that guy going home. Oof. Morocco's not exactly a country that understands mistakes. Uruguay also scoring late. Uruguay all game long couldn't get one past the Egyptian goalie, but finally in the 91st minute, playing in injury time in that situation too, Uruguay got the game winner. But the match of the day was the Iberian showdown between Spain and Portugal. I tell you, down in Newark, everything stopped in the Ironbound section, as all those great restaurants down in the Ironbound were filled, bars, fans cheering for Portugal, fans cheering for Spain. Hopefully there weren't too many fights. And Cristiano Ronaldo, hat-trick with that great goal with just a couple of minutes left, got Portugal a 3-3 tie. You know, they say sometimes ties are different on your perspective. This was one of those situations where a tie was a win for Portugal and a loss for Spain. So we have 4 more games today. I mean, the United States isn't in it, but at least something that's going on. It's better than watching that team. That team. Oh, that team in Flushing! That is Flushing! They're good! Flushing. They shouldn't be the Mets anymore. They should be the Flushing Mets. They're flushing everything down the toilet. I mean, really, just really, God almighty. Seth Lugo didn't have it tonight. He wasn't that good. But you know who else didn't have it? Zach Godley. Zach Godley was begging the Mets to score. But nope. Second and third, nobody out. Jose Bautista gets thrown out by 90 miles. Dominic Smith hits a homer, sure, but they get second and third again and can't score again. 7-3 loss. Paul Goldschmidt, and then they brought this other bum in. Beck from the White Sox. The White Sox suck. He sucked in Chicago. What did the Mets think? He's going to get magically good with the talk of Mickey Callaway, the dumbest manager in the history of baseball. He really is Mitchie Kotite. He just really is. You know what? Incompetent. 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 Everyone, we need to buy this shirt because Mets management is incompetent. Fans of the other team in New York are much happier because they have a team that actually cares about winning, ownership that's competent, unlike the Mets' incompetent management. They call up a kid from the minors. They actually have people they could call up from the minors. Imagine that. People that could come up from the managers and throw 5 scoreless innings. Wow, what a concept. Actually having talent in the minors. Talent on every level. Unlike Sandy Alderson. I'm going to pick a name out of the hat. That's how I'm going to pick this player. Dominic Smith. Wee! Buddy Bauman! Wee! Kevin Plawecki! Kevin Plawecki walks and gets picked off. Oh, it's just, what's he doing? He's smelling daisies. He's tripping over himself. There is not a single thing Kevin Plawecki is good at. Not a single thing. And yet he still plays over Devin Mesoraco. I know Devin Mesoraco is not Mike Piazza. But compared to Kevin Plawecki, he is. So the Yankees, they get 5 scoreless innings from Jonathan Lozuega. Beat the Rays 5-0. Didi Gregorius hit another home run. Looks like he's out of his slump. And Gary Sanchez, who was batting 188 coming into the game, got a 3-run bases clearing double. Maybe that will get him going. 45-20. The Yankees are 45-20. The Mets right now are 28-38. They once were 10 games over 500. Now they're 10 games below. You know, I have news for you. The Mets may not have 45 wins by the All-Star break. This is a team. This team's going to lose 100 games. And right now, here come the Marlins, and knocking on 4th place for the Mets. Going to be in last soon. Marlins 2-0 winners over the Orioles. By the way, the Baltimore Orioles, 1949 worst team in baseball. The only 2 wins they've had in the last 3 weeks are against the damn Mets. How much more embarrassing could it get? Pirates edged Reds 3-2. Blue Jays beat Nationals 6-5. The Twins doubled up the Indians 6-3 as Corey Kluber struggled on Friday, dropping to 10-3 on the season. The Padres were 9-3 winners over the Braves. The Rockies were 9-5 winners over the Texas Rangers. The Tigers edged the White Sox 4-3. It was the Brewers pounding the Phillies 13-2. The Astros got a 9th straight win, beating the Royals 7-3. The Cubs were 13-5 winners over the Cardinals. The Angels doubled up the Athletics 8-4 in Oakland. The Mariners have won 22 one-run games, including Friday night, over the Red Sox, overcoming 3 errors to beat the Red Sox 7-6. And it was the Dodgers 3-2 winners over the Giants. One thing to look forward to this weekend is U.S. Open golf. Dustin Johnson has the look like he's about ready to run away with this thing. 4-stroke lead, only golfer under par, -4. You got 2 golfers at par, and some big stars missing the cut, like Rory McIlroy, Jordan Spieth, Tiger Woods, Bubba Watson, Sergio Garcia, Matt Kuchar. If Johnson continues what he's doing, this tournament might be over before Sunday. Today's 3 stars are Cristiano Ronaldo, who had a hat-trick, oldest player in World Cup history to get a hat-trick. What a game that was between Portugal and Spain. Jose Urena, who had 8 innings, 3 hits allowed in a Marlins shutout win over the Orioles, and Freddie Galvis, who went 5 for 5 with 4 RBI as the Padres beat the Braves. Today's birthday shutout goes to Phil Mickelson, who turns 48. Phil Mickelson actually looked like he was going to miss the cut for a while, but had a strong back 9. He's way back, but he'll at least be playing on Saturday and Sunday. And we take a look back 20 years ago. to one of the most bittersweet celebrations in the history of the NHL when the Detroit Red Wings won a second straight Stanley Cup, and the team wheeled out Vladimir Konstantinov and placed the cup in his lap and wheeled him around. Konstantinov was a part of the 97 team that won the cup, but got injured because his limo driver was high and smashed the car into a tree. And he was left severely brain damaged, was in a coma for a long time, and never was able to play again. But his teammates always loved and supported him, and having him on the ice with the cup in his lap was really like just a classic moment. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and at Sports History and at Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And also listen to Frank the Tank podcast. Allow Me to Be Frank. Links are in the corner. iTunes, SoundCloud. Got a great show coming up next week too. We're going to have Stu Feiner on it. We're going to have a coach who's going to give us insight on the NBA draft as well. So check it out. And have a good day.